Legends aren't born. They're made. Here, we walk in the footsteps of champions, fusing renowned research with unrivaled ambition, empowering a community who will take us further, faster. From here, anything is possible. The University of Alabama, where legends are made.
It's definitely bittersweet. I'm graduating a year and a half early. I did early college my last years of high school, so I graduated high school with my associate's degree.
In high school, I did dual enrollment, so my first couple of classes were already taken care of. And once I got here, I just fell in love with the campus and the teachers.
I feel like I couldn't have chosen a better university for me than the University of Alabama. I've been a Crimsonette here in the $1 Million Band, so I've gotten to twirl at all of the football games for the last 3 years, which has been an awesome experience.
It's been an amazing experience. Graduate from college, that's a dream of mine, and the dream my family will have for me as well. So to graduate from college, it's a great thing for me.
It's definitely been a long journey, but I couldn't do it without obviously my coaches, teammates, teachers, classmates, everyone that I've met here at the university. They've helped me along the ways and made it a lot easier. So I'm just super blessed to be here, and to get 2 degrees is obviously a great accomplishment. And I just thank God and thank my family. To see all my teammates graduate pretty much back to back was just a great experience.
It's definitely been an experience and kind of a test of my dedication and perseverance. It's been a little different and a little rough, but I've been able to make it through.
If you choose to go to Alabama, you have to be a hard worker. You have to be determined. The people there are going to push you to be the best that you can possibly be.
Alabama is one of the greatest universities in the whole world, and it's just a blessing to be here. It's a great choice to come here. Great classmates, like I said, great teachers, and a great campus. So nothing that you can turn down. Roll Tide.
I think the best thing to end with is Roll Tide.
My name is Kana Webb. I'm a sophomore here at Alabama. I'm majoring in biology, and I'm originally from Lake Charles, Louisiana.
This morning across Louisiana, the shock of a devastating hurricane slowly being replaced with a grim reality. When Laura's nearly 150-mile-an-hour winds rolled through and not only knocked out power, but took out nearly half of Lake Charles' water treatment plants.
Hurricane Laura devastated my hometown of Lake Charles and the surrounding areas, all of those smaller communities around Lake Charles. And as far as the buildings go, it's wiped flat, and as far as the people go, there are people that have lost everything and have nothing. So where do you start? Where do you go from there? Watching the places that I had grown up being torn apart really gave me the motivation to want to go out and see what I could do to help, because my heart broke for the people, it broke for my family. I wish that I could just hug them in that moment, but I'm 7 hours away from home, so I knew that I had to do something. I figured the first thing that I could do was kind of organize a little supply drive. I contacted some friends that I had in SGA, I contacted Panhellenic, I contacted the Center for Service and Leadership. I was overwhelmed with the response that I received. So I went last weekend down to Louisiana and brought over $1,500 worth of supplies, donated it to a local church. It was basic necessities, but those are the things that they were running out of and needed. I thought that I was going to one church, and they ended up sending me to another who was in dire need of the toilet paper, the hygiene products, the waters. They were so grateful to have received all of that. And so that wasn't just me, that was everybody here in Tuscaloosa that kind of rallied behind me and helped me get that together to help out my hometown. Moving forward, we've looked towards doing a donation effort to raise money and send on down, because at this point, rebuilding the community is a priority. And so with SGA and the United Way of West Alabama, we're hoping to partner together with United Way of Southwest Louisiana to help donate to those causes. I'm having trouble putting into words how thankful I am to have my friends from Alabama rally behind me the way that they did. It really takes the cliche saying a home away from home to a different level. I'm so grateful for my friends, my new family that have contributed and helped out with this. Y'all are all amazing, and I'm so grateful, and so is Louisiana.
Hi, I'm Joe Namath, and I want to congratulate the graduates of the University of Alabama. Roll Tide!
ALSPALS is a mentoring organization on campus where we partner with local elementary schools to pair up college students and elementary students to form meaningful mentorship.
Traditionally, it's just been like in the classroom. We have kind of basic lesson plans. We go in and talk and hang out with the kids. But coming into the semester, we knew we were gonna have to be online. So we wanted to leverage technology to support the kids and what they needed.
So we're using programs like Microsoft Teams and Zoom to really be able to still make these meaningful connections, just in a very different way.
Well, we understand how impactful the mentors are for these students. And with COVID, a lot of our students, obviously around the country, have missed so much time in school. And our goal, we said that if we're coming back, we want to make sure that students are safe, but also make sure that socially and emotionally that those students are taken care of. So we have about 75 MacBooks that our students are able to use. And they now are doing the same thing, except that person is not in the building. So they still connect with them, they help them with their homework, they go over different activities, and they continue to bond with those students. So our students are continuously looking forward to the conversations that they're having with the ALSPALs, even though they're not able to come in the building.
The mentees will see whatever the mentors are sharing. So they're kind of going through either a PowerPoint or a PDF, or using different websites to watch videos, or they can use the whiteboard on Microsoft Teams for an interactive feature. It's been really cool to see how creative certain people are getting.
They space out in the hallway and they have their MacBooks in front of them and they have their headphones on, and they are completely engaged.
The kids are having a great time. The mentorship is still occurring and the impact is still there, which is just really inspiring to see.
I think it's even more important this semester, especially with kind of the isolation and kind of the disconnection with everybody. I think it's even more important to get involved. You can really get out and get involved in the community without putting yourself at risk or having to worry about COVID and everything. So it's been a great way to help out the Tuscaloosa community and then really kind of have a good time doing it.
Here at the Arboretum, we rely on our volunteers, especially our student volunteers. Today, the students are working in 3 different areas. In one area, they're removing invasive English ivy from trees. In another area, they are weeding the community garden beds. And in the third area, they are moving compost and covering it with leaves.
Service is one of the main principles at the University of Alabama. It is early, it is a Saturday morning, but we want to give back to the university as much as possible because they do so much for us.
The compost is beneficial to our garden. We take fruit and vegetable scraps from Bama Dining. They bring them to us every week, and we mix them with leaves that are provided by grounds. And when you put those together in the right combination, they decompose into a nice soil that we're able to use.
I think even with COVID, it's good to see that students are still wanting to come out and make an impact for the Tuscaloosa community. This was the first time I've ever been out here, and I've learned a lot.
I really love it out here. It's a really nice place to just come out and spend time, alone or with friends and just enjoy the weather and the nature out here.
We are really happy that they're here to help us and make sure that we can care for the Arboretum. And it's great for the students. They get outside, it's a healthy activity, and they are able to socialize in a safe way.
Congratulations, you have made it, you did it. Your path will take you to places you have literally never dreamed of.
I just wanted to say congratulations to all the graduates this year. It's a heck of an accomplishment. I hope you enjoyed your years at Alabama, and best of luck to what future holds.
You're on your own now, kid. Way to go. Congratulations.
As the sun rises over the capstone, announcing the end of our college journey, we envision a future shaped by the memories of our past. Memories that began 4 short years ago when we start our path at the University of Alabama.
Today was our first day of events. It was so much fun.
I didn't realize there was going to be so many people. I think it's cool how many different stations they have set up with different organizations.
I'm double majoring in dance. I'm really excited to meet the dance people and get prepared for my life and your career path.
You know, I really just want to give it all I have with my classes. I really want to take advantage of all the student resources we have here on campus. I think it'll really contribute to my success here.
After just 1 week on campus, we realized this truly is the place where legends are made. And we immediately proclaimed our role in upholding that tradition.
Make up for it, fires to the end zone. Touchdown! Alabama wins! True freshman. The true freshman. Tagovailoa to Devontae Smith. Alabama breaks Georgia hearts.
We embraced campus life, met new people, and built a camaraderie through the social and cultural experiences that make life at UA unique. We got involved, joining clubs and organizations whose unrivaled dedication created miracles, providing support for Tuscaloosa and beyond. We were ambitious, vested in achieving our goals and being the best we could possibly be. We explored our world and all that's beyond it, driving innovation to transform what was once an idea into a reality that, with our help, can be enjoyed by all. But most importantly, when all seemed lost, we adapted, never faltering in our commitment to remain tied together. While it does seem a lot has changed these past 4 years, our journey ends the same way it began, as champions. So, as we walk across the commencement stage, take a moment to reflect on the challenges we've accomplished and the memories we've made. Memories that will accompany us, influence our future, and empower us to become the next legends of the University of Alabama.
be seated. Good afternoon, welcome, and roll tide. I'm Dr. Jim Dalton, Provost and Executive Vice President. On behalf of the University of Alabama, it's my pleasure to welcome you, whether you're here today with us or joining us via the internet, to our spring commencement ceremony. Please know if you wish to view the ceremony again, you can on our commencement website. Today marks a very special moment in the lives of our graduates. Thank you for being here as we support them. Now would you please rise for the singing of the national anthem. Ms. Julia Schwindenman, a member of our spring 2021 graduating class, receiving a Bachelor of Music degree in vocal performance, will lead today's performance. At the conclusion of the anthem, please remain standing for the invocation, which will be offered by Pastor Massey from UA Campus Ministries.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, graduates, let's bow our heads, let's pray together. God, we thank you, Lord, for our time here at the University of Alabama. We thank you for our professors, the staff, the ones that have imparted so much wisdom into our life. And God, I take this moment and I pray for all of these students. I pray the way that they should go, God, the decisions they're going to make, that you fill them with wisdom. And we trust in your word that it says in Proverbs that we're not going to lean on our own understanding. We're going to trust you. So God, we trust you. We ask, God, that you protect us, that you keep us safe, and you guide us on the right path. Amen.
Thank you. Please be seated. We could not accomplish all that we do at the capstone without the tremendous service of our faculty, who have answered a calling in their lives to devote their careers to the academic, leadership, and personal development of our students. Dr. Chapman Greer, UA Faculty Senate President, will speak today in honor of our prestigious faculty.
The priority of the faculty of the University of Alabama has been and shall remain to foster and encourage creative and critical thinking, to develop informed, passionate global citizens, to create an environment of community with true respect for diversity, and to provide our future leaders with the tools necessary to blaze a path that is both honorable and impactful. Students, on behalf of your teachers, mentors, and role models, please join me in recognizing one of our most precious resources, the faculty of the University of Alabama.
Studying at the University of Alabama is a tradition for many families. At this time, we ask those in attendance who are UA alumni to stand and be recognized for their accomplishments and their support of the university. We must also thank those who have sacrificed in service to our country so we may continue to prosper and remain free to follow our own pursuits. Would all the graduates and those in attendance who have served in our country, in the military, please rise to be recognized. Thank you for your service. It's now my honor and privilege to introduce the President of the University of Alabama, Dr. Stuart R. Bell.
Thank you, Dr. Dalton. Graduates, we gather here to commemorate your journey at the University of Alabama that you began a few years back. Commencement is always a special time of celebration for our campus community, and it is truly an honor today to recognize your achievements in the presence of family, friends, faculty, and staff. You know, defining moments like today are rarely preceded by coincidence or luck. After all the hours that you've put into your studies, you know that you are not here just by chance. Instead, because of your courage, your determination, your dedication, even in the face of adversity, you have accomplished the goals that you set out when you first came to the capstone. During your tenure as a student, you have pushed yourself to do better and to be better. You have embraced the influential role that you have in shaping our shared futures. You have donated your time and your resources to others on campus and in our communities. You've asked questions, you've investigated concepts, embraced creativity, you have found your purpose. This defining moment was not a given, nor is it a matter of happenstance. Your status as a UA graduate stems from the commitment you made to yourself and the work that you did every day that you were on our campus. You are our champions, you are our legends in the making, and we applaud your success. I do hope that you will remember that along the path you took to reach your goals, that other outside influences were part of the journey and contributed to your success. During your time at Alabama, you were influenced by the people that you met on campus, by the books you read, by the new knowledge you attained, by the activities and the organizations that you supported. Today affords an opportunity to reflect on your experiences and to realize how many people have invested in you. Your parents, your family, your peers, your professors all recognized your talents and believed in your added aptitude and abilities. They are also a part of your legacy that we celebrate today. And so many defining moments such as this one presents us with the opportunity of gratitude. I hope that you will always remember how proud you feel today and that you will adopt the same supportive stance for someone else in the future. Embrace the responsibility and the privilege that you lead and that you serve. You have empowered yourself, and it is my hope that you will empower others around you as you go forward. As members of the spring class of 2021, your final semesters will inevitably be linked to the challenges that we faced as a nation and the experiences that we had tied together here at the University of Alabama. I want to commend you again for your accomplishments. Despite the trials you have faced, you are better equipped to persist and prevail as contenders for success. And I am so proud of all that you have accomplished while you've been on our campus. And the best part for us is we all get to watch and see what you'll do next with your remarkable lives. I want to challenge you to continue to lead, continue to serve. Make lifelong learning part of your day. And above all else, to be kind and be compassionate as you are trailblazers for the future. But first, we have one more important step to complete. It's the reason that you're here today, to walk across this stage, to be recognized by all of us who have gathered to celebrate your accomplishments. So let me begin by asking the Dean of our graduate school, Dr. Susan Carvalho, to present our candidates for doctoral degrees.
Will the candidate for doctoral degrees please stand and remain standing? President Bell, the name of the candidate for doctoral degree appears in the printed program. On behalf of the graduate faculty, I recommend the appropriate degree be conferred.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Alabama, I confer upon you the particular doctoral degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges thereunto appertaining. Now Dean Carvalho will present the candidates for various master's degrees.
Will the candidates for various master's degrees please stand and remain standing? President Bell, the names of the candidates for various master's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the graduate faculty, I recommend the appropriate degree be conferred.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Alabama, I confer upon each of you the particular master's degree for which you've been recommended, with all the rights, privileges thereunto appertaining. And now the Dean of the Culverhouse College of Business, Dr. Kay Palin, will present the candidates for bachelor's degrees.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees offered by the Culverhouse College of Business please stand and remain standing? President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the Culverhouse College of Business, I recommend the appropriate degree be conferred.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Alabama, I confer upon each of you a particular bachelor's degree for which you've been recommended, with all the rights, privileges thereunto appertaining. Graduates, please move your tassels from the right to the left side of your mortarboard. Congratulations and welcome to alumni status. Graduates, in a few minutes you will walk across the stage, and as you go out to change the world, please do not forget to stay in touch with those of us here who have invested in you. Together we are cheering you on and will always be a part of your university family. Now I would ask everyone to stand and join Miss Julia Schwindeman as she sings the alma mater, the words of which may be found in the next to the last page of the commencement program.
Alabama, listen, mother, to our vows of love, to thyself and to each other, faithful friends we'll prove, faithful, loyal, firm and true, heart bound to heart will beat, year by year the ages through, until in heaven we meet.
Doctor of Philosophy, Yiren Wang. Major Professor Michael Thomas Ford. Master's candidates, Christopher D. Stone, Ainsley Rain Welliver, Kinsey Madison Stanley, Jordan John Tasted, Andrew Peter Poteris, Taylor Frederick Wilson, Madeline Rose Whitaker, Caroline Grace Statz, William Joseph Wolfe III, Sarah Dodson Sides, Thomas Walter Spankroy, Josie C. Perkins, Amy Christine Paxton, Colby D. Pendley, Richard Blythe Woods, Daniel Littlejohn Sims, Marissa Janelle Wiley, Jacob Richard Lloyd Zimmer, William Arthur Webb, William P. Turner, Madeline Gabrielle Torella, Jana Lee Parnell, Mary Christine Robinson, Dakota Sky Tester, Mary Claire Ritchie, Sydney Ann Richardson, Kiri Marie Saramatis, Sarah Grace Truelove, Micah Benjamin Upham, Eric S. Weintraub, Juliana Richter, Henry W. Pritchett, Alyssa Mercedes Wise, Shardra Denitra Scott, Gareth Colby Scott, Vincent G. Retke, William H. Sherman, Ashley Nicole Turnoff, Aaron Michael Weidinger, Jessica Erin Stogner, Sydney Erin Ryba, Ashley Caitlin Surgeon, George Tyler Shipman, Karina Rebecca Rivanis, Mason B. Weir, Wamia Samad, Reese Georgetta Witherspoon, Reese Georgetta Simpson, Reese, Christiana Angela Mackenzie Smith, Alexandria M. Walker, Rachel Louise Porter, Andrew Scott Parrish, Sydney Arnea Riley, Danica Silvestri, John D. Ray, Michael J. Perry, Jack Michael Trim, Allison Elise Perry, Emily M. Thornton, Isabel Rose Tempest, Oliver Leon Robinson III, Shelby Lynn Tyler, Asia Monet Sims, Eric Christian Solly, Brian Mark Piglia Jr., Zachary W. Robbins, Michael Patrick Summer, Ronald W. Powell II, Jesse Samuel Wheeler, Angela Marie Quick, Valencia Donial Winston, Valerie Jean Watts, Brian Corey Zuger, Mark Simmons, Sinai Canedo Tello, Tyler D. Stam, Giovanna Jane Scott McCabe, Ashley Nicole Wall, Jeffrey M. Travis Jr., Rebecca Lee Simon, Nicholas Joseph Roy, Zachary Andrew Rankin, Annalise Catherine Smith, Kelsey Birch Temple, and our accelerated master's candidates. These are students receiving both the bachelor's and master's degrees simultaneously. Matthew Ernest Rosansky, Robert Joseph Sievers, Brittany Nicole Toney, Sierra Idell Washington, Allie Brooke Williams, Hunter Tyler Sweeney, Isabella Rihanna Pearson, Stephanie Nicole Pieper, Nathaniel B. Vaught, James Houston Taylor, Chloe Delaney Yelkin, Lillian H. Rucker, John Patrick Van Dyke, Alec Paul Rogers, Maxwell Brian Wilson, Bethany Grace Patterson, Emery Pipkin, Maria Ann Wood, Laura F. Ubali, Ansley Marie Siegel, Thomas J. Woodford Jr., Megan Cynthia Wilson, Mary Catherine Reeves, Jordan Elizabeth Parsons, Kelsey Elise Roper, Catherine Holland Skinner, Anna Rose Portante, Victoria M. Van Buskirk, Alexander John Wilson, Sarah Christina Snyder, James Anthony Trupiano Jr., Colby Bennett Voss, cum laude, Ryan Jeffrey Stewart, Bryn Elizabeth Whitaker, Tarena LaShawn Turner, and the Culverhouse College of Business, Cersei Catherine Stewart, summa cum laude, Kelsey McDuff Wallace, cum laude, John Lindsay Parks, summa cum laude, Justin M. Tripp, Sihan Pang, Yatavia D. Tucker, James Carlos Pruitt, Trevor Michael Piper, cum laude, Caroline M. Thomas, Abby Elizabeth Searing, cum laude, Taylor C. Richardson, Caitlin Nicole Thompson, Savannah Lauren Zellers, Heather Elizabeth Wiley. Sorry, Heather, that's probably Willie, right? Good. Madeline Lee Suggs, Simone A. Schad, summa cum laude, John Grayson Stack, Callahan Cotton Smith, cum laude, Jordan P. Rupke, Kiara Tremaine, Alexander C. Schmidt, Davis Scott Pugh, Logan S. Schaefer, cum laude, Mason Yancey Ruffner, summa cum laude, Sabrina Savastano, cum laude. Charlie Danger Ronald Stewart. George Layton Stratman Jr. Jacob Holland White, cum laude. James Cameron Peppenhorst. Bryna Ariel Tenille. Alyssa Irene Van Overeem, cum laude. Caroline Rose Pratt, magna cum laude. Stanley Denton Walker IV, summa cum laude. John Ryan Pamplin, magna cum laude. Ellen C. Willett, magna cum laude. Martin Cole Shelton, magna cum laude. Lacey Julianne Penny, cum laude. Nicholas Roa. Savannah Page Rundle. Beth M. Tucker. Alexandra Francis Ramoska, cum laude. Grayson Tyler Thomas, cum laude. Andrew Richard Reynolds. Morgan Rose Worster, magna cum laude. Matthew Jared Painter, magna cum laude. Michael Anthony Reisner. Brandon S. Wilson. Daniel M. Walsh Jr., magna cum laude. Jonathan D. Whiteford, magna cum laude. Brett Robert Sherg. Jack B. Pake. Kason Wayne Westmoreland, cum laude. Charles Pruitt Singleton, magna cum laude. Cole A. Puryear, cum laude. Chelsea Ann Yarborough, magna cum laude. Gabriella Verity Zemrani. Mackenzie Brooke Scully. Travis Neal Tate. Matthew James Pitstick, magna cum laude. Audrey Helene Rollins, summa cum laude. Dante Pellegrino. Catherine Elizabeth Cease, magna cum laude. Thomas Landau Pettinger Jr. Jackson P. Reeves. Jacob H. Vargas. Daniel T. Ryan, cum laude. Jack Henry Sturbance. Benjamin Owen Sanders, cum laude. Samuel Aaron Redinger, summa cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Wagers. Reagan McKinley Smothers, magna cum laude. Dylan Carl Rings, summa cum laude. Rahul Reddy Sodam. Rachel M. Rixner, cum laude. Stuart Landis Rogers. J. Kincaid Snow. Idalia Guadalupe Trejo. Camille Eva Van Nostrand, summa cum laude. Allison Taylor Wynn, cum laude. John Myers Stockton. Lucas Carl Petty. Daniel Michael Varney Jr. Michael Christopher Rosa. Caleb Hunter Williams, summa cum laude. Isaac Lane Tillman. Thomas Andrew Thrasher. Connor Luke Richmond. Madison Noel Shirley. Grayson Lee Williams. Ryan Christopher Teasley, cum laude. Allison McCall Rivers. Andrew R.Z. Alec Braden Weeks, cum laude. Varshit Bharat Patel, summa cum laude. James C. Parker, cum laude. Joseph Cooper Sharp. Thomas Boyd Spigner, cum laude. Ward M. Smith, summa cum laude. Lee T. Thornton, summa cum laude. Laurel Melissa Wheeler, summa cum laude. Riley Elizabeth Van Ryan, summa cum laude. Allison Elaine Shipley. Brendan Joseph Watson. Stephen G. Speth. Nicholas Scott Sadler, magna cum laude. Jaron Clark Scott, magna cum laude. Denton A. Pfeiffer, summa cum laude. Nicholas Michael Weeks. Davis Ann Silver, summa cum laude. Bridget O'Donnell Slocum, summa cum laude. Blair Mackenzie Swindle. Sophie Renee Regard, summa cum laude. Sophia Maud Redetic, magna cum laude. Jackson Lee Kirk Schaefer, magna cum laude. Elliot Ann Wald Smith. Quinn Don Tran, magna cum laude. Angelica S. Yu. Zachary Brian Stewart, summa cum laude. Jonah Lucas Tittle. Alex William Pembroke. Jensen Coe Quinn, summa cum laude. Colin Andrew Seymour, magna cum laude. Stephen K. Populorum. Ethan Cole Reblitz. Adam Summers Poindexter. Parker Wakefield Smith. Alexander Todd Ritz, magna cum laude. Olivia Ruth Walters. Jonathan Brady Sandlin. Ryan William Reddish. Luke Henry Sextro, cum laude. Jacqueline Evans Stumpf, cum laude. Tanner M. Rohr, summa cum laude. Melody Ruth Rogers. Kaylee Madison Powell, summa cum laude. Rebecca Joy Scagnelli. Bailey McLean Rubel. Jack Prysock Watkins, magna cum laude. Emily Maddie Thompson. Ryan Matthew Wick. Joseph D. Patriti. Daniel James Shepper. Kinsey Rolf Terrano. Kara Diane Wall. Erdin Zukic. Stephen Matthew Pflaum. Anne Lilburn Turnbull, summa cum laude. Hallie Catherine Smith, magna cum laude. Tyler Everett Sesvold, cum laude. Brooke V. Sinyard. Elizabeth A. Swearingen. Savannah Rebecca Stewart, magna cum laude. Chloe Melina Rouse. Blakely Virginia Wright. Caroline Crossan Riles, cum laude. Taylor Monet Young. Jacob Hunter Talon. Colin Michael Ryder. Charles E. Teague, Neil Deepak Patel, summa cum laude, Andrew Y. Robinson, Joshua Ryan Tomlin, William Zakoyan, Jordan Elizabeth Waldrop, Jackson T. Pettis, cum laude, Alex Temple Vondran, Savannah H. Stewart, summa cum laude, William John Turley, magna cum laude, Stephen E. Thackerson, magna cum laude, Cameron M. Ritchie, Madison Elizabeth Stump, Parker Alvin Stokes, cum laude, Matthew David Weichel, cum laude, Alexander S. Rosales, Hannah Elizabeth Rich, Brooke N. Wharton, cum laude, Hannah Nicole Sayer, summa cum laude, Samantha Sensi Stuto, Emma Rose Provost, cum laude, Jessica Elizabeth Vaughn, cum laude, Elizabeth Avery Wallace, Kennedy Jean-Louise Taylor, Matthew William Twilling, Grayson B. Sheridan, Kyle Nicholas Parker, cum laude, Meredith Catherine Saylor, summa cum laude, Lauren Macy Tapp, Madeline A. Paulson, Joseph Kyle Thompson, Larissa Kira Webb, cum laude, Trice Ryan Silfies, Samuel J. H. Reckley, summa cum laude, Gregory Edmund Schiffer, Jake Tyler Russell, Anna Alexandra Warvel, cum laude, Philip Owen Warlick III, cum laude, Emily Nicole Weichel, summa cum laude, Marin Elizabeth Wood, magna cum laude, Haley Chapman Woodruff, cum laude, Mary Grace Polk, magna cum laude, Ryan N. Woods, Valerie Caroline Yarbrough, cum laude, Wilson Ryan Wolf, Jacob Hayes Williamson, John Matthew Stout Jr., Graham Scott Toogood, Megan Catherine Woodward, Thomas A. Shaw, summa cum laude, Nathan Michael Walton, summa cum laude, Audrey Lynn Price, summa cum laude, Marley Elizabeth Tomlinson, summa cum laude, Alexandra B. Ramsey, summa cum laude, Evelyn Grace Randolph, Madison Taylor Youngblood, Kendall Mackenzie Warden, magna cum laude, Alexis E. Tilmony, Brian James Wiedersum, Jadarian M. Vickers, Jacob Daniel Parker, Stefan Maxwell Spada, Sophia Markarian Tremarco, Sydney Nicole Schwan, Delaney E. Wiley, summa cum laude, Carly Nicole Schnoor, Victoria Lauren Smith, cum laude. Anaya R. Sconyers, Joshua Dennis Van Cleve, magna cum laude. Chase O'Neill Rayborn, Bennett M. Verona, cum laude. Matthew J. Randall, magna cum laude. Melina R. Scheitz, summa cum laude. Julianne Vanderkwalk, cum laude. Samuel Alexander Charnowski, summa cum laude. Creighton E. Patterson. Elizabeth Ann Saldwiddle, magna cum laude. Caroline Brown Rain, cum laude. Catherine A. Pietra, summa cum laude. Jesus Valencia Martel. Seth Wright, magna cum laude. Alyssa Michelle Peterson. Jeffrey Christopher Pearson. Madeline May Thompson, magna cum laude. Maureen Dormeen Stevenson. Jesse Adenandus Roselle. Rachel Miranda Smith. Olivia Grace Walters, cum laude. Tabitha Williams. Holden Michael Zielinski, cum laude. Jenna Michelle Rogers. Claire Margaret Stillman, summa cum laude. Benjamin C. Weiss, summa cum laude. Brian Scott Schaefer Jr., magna cum laude. Thomas Wilton Foster Yackel. Robert William Ross. Austin Charles Wunsch. Tyler C. Worth, summa cum laude. Nicholas William Zimmerman. Ellen Elizabeth Waters, summa cum laude. Emily Louise Rather. Stephanie Michelle Reynolds. William Mason Rudolph, cum laude. Beck Blackman Standifer, cum laude. Lillian F. Rumbley. Hannah Claire Tant, cum laude. Celeste Mackenzie Weiss. Francis Winslet Richardson, summa cum laude. Tyler R. Weinberg. Mallory Anna Underwood, magna cum laude. John Michael Ziegler. Matthew Lawrence Westbury. William Blake Wright, magna cum laude. Devin Lane Story, magna cum laude. Courtney Carolyn Weber, summa cum laude. Kendall C. Redman. Audia Brame Doris Poiri. John J. Poyat III. Emery G. Prisbiz. Alexander Gabriel Stringer. Grant Weaver. Andreas Christian Padilla. Devin James Peugeot. Daniel S. Perkins, summa cum laude. Adam Lee Weiss. Alec Jacob Schwartz. Jake Z. Tobias, cum laude. Matthew Lewis Timpanaro. Annika K. Sevsik. Olivia Lynn White, magna cum laude. Katie Brooke Wood. Taylor E. Stroh, Eileen Renee Tuck, magna cum laude. Marisa K. Sodden, cum laude. Alexandra Schuyler Wilkie, magna cum laude. David J. Slyman III, Andrew T. Schomburg, Nelson Alexander Smith, Summer Rose Scott, cum laude. Reed Wilson Taylor, summa cum laude. Matthew Joseph Shustak, magna cum laude. Jeffrey Grant Weldon, Allie Michelle Sullivan, magna cum laude. Colin Brooks Strelzik, Robert Alford Brown Sheely, William John Starkey III, magna cum laude. Seth Nathan Polk II, magna cum laude. Colton Allen Sanford, Jackson Alexander Sessoms, magna cum laude. Stephen Brandt Piggott, Mary Eleanor Walter, summa cum laude. Caroline Louise Viator, summa cum laude. Nolan Robert Poole, Joshua Neal Punches, Catherine Ruiz Spence, summa cum laude. Lance Michael Rodriguez II, magna cum laude. Emily Rose Wojcik, Christian Swan, Michael Gregory Philip Walker, Andrew Michael Powell, Daniel Moshe Pinargot, summa cum laude. Ashton Mackenzie Royal, magna cum laude. Robert Conrad Stevens, magna cum laude. Katie Ann Roberts, magna cum laude. Pat Paterson Walker Pittman, Bradley Jonathan Peters, summa cum laude. James Williams, Sarah E. Robertson, Brogan Riley Whittaky, cum laude. Claire Margaret Studer, cum laude. Faith Allison Strickland, summa cum laude. Douglas James Woolley, cum laude. Joseph Connor Templin, Taylor Lynn Powell, cum laude. Griffin Walter Weinstein, Sione Lauren Yates, Terry David Stanfield, cum laude. Damian Ferris Stevens, summa cum laude. Devin Brooke Wormbrand, magna cum laude. John Philip Ronkowski, summa cum laude. Dylan Glade Prestwich, Hallie Rebecca Phillips, summa cum laude. Kaijana A. Slaughter, Alexander Houston Tedford, summa cum laude. Whitney Danielle Williams, cum laude. Catherine E. Shaw, Zakel Mbaye Semere, Kayla Nicole Sklabasi, Holly Elizabeth Ruckle, cum laude. Diana Savannah Spencer, Jingyi Shui, summa cum laude. Chad A. Weimer, summa cum laude. Kelly Ann Wanatelo, cum laude. Joshua S. Stratton, Nicholas D. Warsham, Ryan Michael Reynolds, magna cum laude. Cole A. Zelazny, magna cum laude. Thomas Augustine Wilkinson IV, magna cum laude. John Patrick Wilkinson, magna cum laude. Bailey Elizabeth Tibbs, summa cum laude. Nicholas S. Schwartz, summa cum laude. Collins Alexander Nathaniel Robinson. William B. Statham Jr., summa cum laude. Rayanne Janae Rutland. Alex M. Usher, summa cum laude. Ty P. Scott. Nicholas Samuel Rogers. Sanford R. Williams, summa cum laude. Last man standing.
Well, congratulations to all of our graduates. We will now hear from our 2021 National Alumni Association President, Mrs. Mandy White, who will welcome our graduates into the Alabama family and the Crimson Tide Nation. I want to thank everyone for supporting our graduates, the University of Alabama, and Roll Tide.
Graduates, I'm Mandy Wyatt, President of the National Alumni Association, and I'm honored to be with you today. I'm so excited for you, your family, and your friends. Your commitment and dedication led you to this moment, and today we get to celebrate you, the class of 2021. As graduates, you now join an outstanding group of leaders known as University of Alabama alumni. Wherever your journey leads, you'll find a University of Alabama alumni chapter nearby, and maybe a new connection or two in an unfamiliar place, or just a good place to watch the tide roll. Because of alumni engagement, your National Alumni Association has awarded over $5 million in scholarships this academic year to deserving students just like you. I urge you to stay connected with the university and become involved in a chapter. We are here for you. As we leave today, I wish you the best of everything that life has to offer. And remember, no matter what, we remain tied together. Roll Tide.